We're just finishing up the wiring on this. This is Sauna from Almost Heaven Sauna. So it looks like a giant cedar barrel here, which is kind of cool. So we have a inside here. Still have this painter's cloth down so that if we track anything in there, this is raw cedar. It'd probably take the mud and just soak it up. So kind of wires from the bottom there. It was kind of difficult. You had to kind of lay on your back and work over your head to get it wired. Then up here there's a temperature sensor, and there is a piece of trim that's going to go over that wire, and then the grill goes on that after they put the rocks in, and then there's a little cedar guard that goes over the top of that. And on the outside here, we're just buttoning up this. This is just by code this would be considered a separate building, and so it has to have its own building disconnect, and it has a 4-wire feed, so 2 hots, neutral and ground from the house. Then in addition to that, you have to have a grounding electrode, so we put in 2 ground rods here, which 6 feet apart. For part of that is state of Oregon addendum that it's just always going to be 2 ground rods. And then we have our 40 amp circuit for the sauna. 15 amp circuit here just pops off to this tamper weather GFCI here. So nowadays they have to be tamper weather, all that good stuff. And then there's just this little LED transformer, which is good for outdoor. That's going to plug in there for a little light in there. So just got to make sure all of the labeling gets done on this, and I'll show you the other side here in just a minute. Alright, here's the other half. You can see our conductors coming in from the bottom here. Then the hots are actually going to come over here and hit this relay because there's a generator on this site, and we don't want to run that sauna off that generator. There might not be enough for the house and the rest of everything else. And then it comes up to that LB and into the back of the panel here, right here, and comes around and lands on that 40 amp breaker right there. Whoop, there. So there you go, and here, and we'll fire this guy up and turn it on, and there won't be much to see because electric heaters don't really do anything. That's everything. Have a great day.